Now back to Manchester United. We've done a lot of episodes of Manchester United.
Yeah.
But it looks as if, as we are not doing an episode, we're not yet seeing anything. The situation changes as at this moment we are speaking about in final negotiations with Bryan Mbeumo, and we've already signed Matheus Cunha. But is this all we are going to sign? Because that's the question, really. So what's your take so far on the slow speed of Manchester United's transfers?
Yeah, I don't want to banter too much because if I do now, a lot of people will start asking me questions like, are you not the one that I was talking about structure, putting place in place, we spend too much. But for real, the case of Mbeumo, they said it's the structure of the payment.
Yeah, I think it's just 2 million now.
They said it's just 2 million. That's what I had. I don't know how true is this. But 2 million, get this deal done and let's face something substantial.
Yeah, 2 million is a big money. Let me just remind Manchester United fans, because if you remember, based on the Athletic report, that the cost of feeding our staff for a season is 2 million. So that 2 million, and our CEO has come out to say that we have to fight for every single penny. Now, we are broke. So we have to fight for every single, according to what they want everybody to know, we are broke. So we have to fight for 2 million.
I don't think Manchester United is broke. You saw the current PSR.
Yeah, we saw it, but
like, this team is not broke.
But 2 million is a big money because that's what we used to feed our staffs.
You know, when you see your owner having old bag, there's nothing you will not hear. 2 million.
I know
the most wealthiest man in
UK,
United Kingdom,
carry the bag that are
brown. It's shaggers.
The first time I saw that, I said, we are in soup.
So terrible. See, guys, because look at it from this angle. A team just finished 17. And the only thing we are hearing, the noise we are hearing is Cunha and Mbeumo. There's something is wrong somewhere.
And I agree with you in the sense of 2 million, yes, as I said earlier, is big money in terms of that what we are used to feed our staffs. But also, there comes a time where 2 million might not mean more with respect to time.
Yeah.
Time is going. We spent close to 3 weeks on this Mbeumo talk.
Mbeumo should be in
by now. We should have forgotten that Mbeumo is in quarantine. And now we still have a lot to do. It's as if we're not even.
We have not sold any players.
Exactly.
All the flings, all the Mr. Garnacho, Mr. Rashford, the freedom fighters,
Anthony, nothing. We don't know. The only thing we are hearing is that we have signed, say, chef. We've announced 14 young boys at academy. We've bought in an under 21 assistant manager. What again are we heard? Sometimes when I hear breaking news and I will just laugh. We don't have a doctor now. I don't think we have a doctor. Or I am fishing.
They have not announced that.
They have not announced it. We have a lot of work on it.
See, oh God, I said it last season. Maybe because I anchored too much. I said, Amorim is in soup. Amorim is in soup. And one thing about Manchester United fan, Manchester United fan, we don't get shield.
We don't get shield. People
they wait for this second season, this full season of Amorim. If you can't see him, we are wallowing in 15, 17.
And a sack.
That's a sack.
A sack. We don't have patience.
In fact, the owner will be forced to sack because you will hear Amorim out. Amorim out. We that were saying we choose Amorim, the best coach. Amorim out is
Yeah. So with respect to Amorim, I think when we did an episode, we looked at the places that Man United needs to strengthen. But funny enough, I don't hear a lot of news about we strengthening. I know striker is a role we have to do, which we have not done. I know that we have to do the wingers. Wingers, because a lot of our wingers are leaving the club.
Yeah.
But I've not had the thing about the midfield. And to me, I feel the midfield is very important. Our midfield, we only have, in my opinion, one midfielder.
And that's Bruno Fernandes. But
other people, there's one comma.
But you know what? Ugarte first season was not that bad. Yes, I will say this. There was expectation, but when you remove the expectation, you realize that Ugarte first season was not that bad.
Okay, let's say we have two Ugarte.
Let's
say we have Kobe Mino. Which Kobe Mino now?
We don't even know
where he's fitting now. We don't even know because Amorim has not used him so well. We don't even
know the situation about his contract.
Exactly. No, I think they'll sort that with time.
See, we have confused leaders, the Glazers. We have the Ineos are still confused. They don't even know what they are doing. The player don't even know where they stand. Imagine Luke Shaw still in your team.
And that's what I'm saying. No. We have a lot.
Casemiro still in your team.
I'm not even worried about the selling players because ultimately
they just have to sell.
They will go either by loan or that's not our concern. They will go. The likes of Rashford knows they have to go. The likes of Sancho, we're hearing about Juventus and like they will go. That's not an issue. But the issue is let's do our own business. If those guys, if you said them, they're good on that club. Yeah. It's the club, other club's business, whether they don't sign early or not. You understand? But our own, let's get our own players in. Let's start our training because we are going to resume training very soon.
Yeah.
Let's start our own training and get these boys to understand the new formation because even the existing ones do not really understand the formation well. So let's get these guys together to understand the formation and to understand themselves early enough. And now we're talking about no winger, but I think I want to just drop something to you in terms of I had news about Juve's interest in Jadon Sancho. That's not our concern really. Sancho has to just leave.
We just have to leave.
But we're talking about them offering us 3 players.
We have Tim Wales,
Douglas Luiz, and Vlahovic. So I think, who do you think we should take? Because we're even seeing now reports now that they can't even pay half of Sancho's salary, but that's not our business really. But let's take player. It's between them and Sancho. Sancho shall find a club. Who do you think we should take if we are going to even do that swap?
You know, the funniest thing is that I would have loved to have 3 of them, really. It's better than anything.
But they can't give us 3 of them.
We have Tim Wales that is athletic and with the right manager, he can do well.
Mm-hmm.
We have Vlahovic that
Vlahovic is a shadow of himself now.
Yeah, at one point is one of the best
strikers in the world. Yeah, I was shouting about himself.
Yes, and Arsenal was in for him as one point.
I wanted Arsenal to sign him.
Yeah, but we also have Douglas Luiz, that faced a lot of injuries. That's it. But when you look at it from Manchester United point of view, the only player they can bring in that we make a little bit of effect is Douglas Luiz.
I think so.
That's the only player that can give us the
midfielder, and he already understands the Premier League.
Yeah. But what about the injury?
That's injury.
You know one thing about Man U? Man U, we are looking for scraps. When we can actually get fantastic player from the Premier League. I'm telling you, there are players in Southampton or Leicester City that are relegated. We have Ndidi in Leicester City.
But we're looking to be the team for the long run. This already well spent.
From what your owner is saying, someone that cannot spend 2 million. We need a stopgap. A player that will just give us 1 or 2 years to get that
but you know that we already have, to add to what you have said, in terms of we already have players like Casemiro.
For what?
Who is already a pensioner and who doesn't actually looks like he's going to leave.
That guy is collecting too much. He has to leave.
But they are hearing that because of the form of end of last season. And since we are only playing Premier League and Cups game, that he might not go.
It is a trap. Amorim is entering another trap. Same thing.
They are only entered.
I won't be surprised tomorrow when they don't get club for Garnacho and some set of players that want to leave. They say just a
No. That will not happen. They have to leave.
Oh God. This is the normal thing Manchester United do. They will say, Garnacho should apologize. Garnacho will apologize. And all of a sudden, Garnacho is back. Garnacho start throwing tantrums again. This is high time for us to let this egomaniac leave the club. Number 2 is that bring in a stopgap player for the midfield. Why? Because right now, Manchester United should not be expecting top 4. In fact, Manchester United should be going for top 6 or
I think
top 8.
Top 6.
Top 8. In fact, if Manchester United finish 10 next season, it's not a bad season from this current nonsense of transfer window.
Okay, let's talk about striker because I think we've talked about striker many times, but let's quickly just touch it in terms of what are we waiting for? We know Mbeumo now is 2 million as the lane. But what exactly is going on with striker position? You see, are we waiting for Gokores? Gokores looks like a girlfriend you're asking out. That is looking at another boyfriend. You see, until when Arsenal totally reject Gokores before we now accept. Because left to me, as a Man United fan, we see our pride.
Abuse.
We will not collect someone that Arsenal rejected. We will not collect. Why?
Imagine. One of our analysts here is KC. Imagine me asking a lady else and the lady saying, "Is KC."
Imagine.
That is my problem.
And now when Casey can't say, they do. Now, we are not the rebound now. We are not the rebound. Asa should be the one that's taking our rebound. No. So I feel we are wasting time. Osimhen is just enjoying life in Lagos here. And we are not doing anything about it. By now, we should be ringing Osimhen's phone.
You are going too far. We have Mateta here. Someone that when my judge might say, come over.
Mateta, they will call. Mateta will be like 15 million plus now.
50. How much is Gokores?
No, Osimhen is like 60 something. So Osimhen will be a better bet. Mateta also.
Manchester United need 2 strikers. It's so funny that we don't see.
We have. We have Zegzi now. We have Zegzi. I don't think we're not going for Europe. We're not going for Europe. Okay, so we need 2 strikers for now. Maybe next season.
Maybe next season. But I'm looking at this from this angle. The project is don't go beyond the means. Getting a striker from the Premier League and keep on moving. Let this team work together.
Well, yeah.
That is what I think Manchester United
I don't want us to this is the last one we'll say so that we can round up the show. I don't want us to fill our team with mid-club players because automatically when we start buying Mateta, buying all this Mbeumo, we might end up being a mid-club team.
Okay, wait.
Let's go for players that are above our level.
The players I'm talking about right now, Manchester United finished 15.
That was just a blip in the system. It's not our reality.
See, let me just say something. There are some players that, with the right system, it will give you magic.
Exactly.
I'm not talking. See, take Alex Ferguson team.
Yeah.
You will realize that who is Paul Scholes when he got his debut, or Giggs or David Beckham. These are young lads, young teenagers. Teenagers just, come over here, let's do this. And they are in. This is time for Manchester United to build from the scratch. And from the scratch means we should not be afraid of the ground. He who have hit the ground should not be afraid of falling. Yeah. We have reached bottom rock. Yeah. Right now, we are the bottom pot. And sometimes bottom pot is sweet. Eat small so that you can grow. Because I don't understand why you are chasing Osimhen or Gokores when you know that these players next season, they are leaving. Because next season, you can't get Champions League.
Okay, so I think let's round up.
One more thing,
episode.
We need to talk about the keeper position. You can't have 2 bad keepers. It's terrible. Even see Brentford.
We have a lot of issues.
Brentford. Tell me, team behind us. Tottenham don't have this bad keepers. We have the worst keeper in Premiership. Yes, statistically they said.
I think if Pickford is in the Premier League, you don't have the worst keeper. So I think for me, I think Pickford is among the worst keepers. But I think let's round up with one of our former boys. Brief talk. We had a very emotional moment in terms of Paul Labile Pogba, and
I want to be serious.
No, I don't think bad happened to him. He was just crying. Was crying that people left him
but that too they cry. You too they cry. Now you too they cry now. See, might tell you something. When you do Amazon
movie, that we will regret it. All this rubbish.
You cry for there. You go where they cry. I beg, Oga, move forward. Why they use man you do clouds? I beg. You be social media person.
No, but I think all the best for him now is he's back at Monaco.
I beg. See,
wish him the best.
beautiful thing is that you don't know how bad you are until you reach the bottom. But the floor.
That's true.
At one point, Pogba was the talk of the town.
Yeah.
He fame and everything
got to his head. Yeah.
Fantastic player. In fact, I'm telling people that when I look at Manchester United, a player like Pogba is missing.
Yeah, we need some. That's true.
A player like Pogba is missing, but when you fill yourself with unnecessary people that don't want the best for you,
just about
people that is all about enjoying fame with you, then you have a problem. Imagine you said your wife left you. I think it's even good that she left you right now because you can actually build a better life with someone better right now because everybody around you are fake. Yeah, everybody around you, all they envy you. I don't care about you.
And I think to the last thing, so that we'll round up, is the fact that Pogba fought with the wrong people in terms of the likes of Mourinho wanted what was good for you. you disrespected them, and now the people. I think you have learned really. You should have learned your lesson. Those dancing, colored hairstyle, all those kind of lifestyle. It didn't pay you in the life. Even I saw one TikTok video of Jesse Lingard putting eyelash.
That one, social media clan, big.
And these boys are former Man Utd players. It sounds so funny.
That's like
a Man Utd former player putting on mascara and putting on eyelash.
No, he's in South Korea.
South Korea that even had this in the beginning. Thank you very much, guys, for sticking with us. This is Vertical Football Podcast. Really, Man Utd is going through a lot. Every position that, except from defense now, because we did a lot of investment in defense, but apart from defense, every area we need to strengthen, and we need to strengthen as quick as possible. The Premier League is already next month now.
Yes.
There's fire on the mountain. We need to do something quick as possible.
First match Arsenal.
Jesus. What are we going to do? So what we cry again. But let's see how it goes, guys.
Amorim we trust.
Amorim we trust. Manchester United we trust. Let's see how it goes, guys. Drop your opinion on Manchester United transfer window so far. What player should we go for? Should we leave the Mbeumo deal? Should we go for other players? Just let us know your opinion. And to see you next time. Bye.